Alright, what's up everyone? I am back here at Bigwood Cemetery for another 30-minute alone challenge. I know I've been here before, but I figured since I haven't made a video in a while, I figured I'd come out here and, maybe do something a bit different. Well, different in the sense that I haven't made a video in a while. So, it's Friday, August 27th, 2021, and I just wanted to, it's probably 9:40 at night, something like that, maybe quarter to 10, so I figured I'd come out here for maybe half an hour and do something different. The last time I did a 30-minute alone challenge here was, I guess, maybe the late afternoon, early evening, so just want to do something that was legit at night. So this place is legitimately out in the middle of nowhere, so I just wanted to come out here, do 30 minutes, not stay any longer than I have to, and get the F out of here. This place is pretty creepy. So I'm going to do my 30 and then get out of here. So I don't plan on showing everything, but anyway, I hope you'll enjoy. Now, if you look this place up on Google Maps, you'll see that it is legitimately out in the middle of nowhere. So, bit of history in case y'all don't know. It was first consecrated as a cemetery back in 1827. The oldest grave, at least I have personally seen, has been from the Spanish-American War. And I think it's from somewhere in that general area. It's been a while since I've seen it, but from that general area over there, I believe. So, it's pretty creepy here at night. You hear nothing but bugs. Now, as I said in previous videos, I don't believe in the paranormal. I'm open to it, certainly, but I don't believe in it. Now, for those of you who do, if you see or hear anything, by all means, let me know in the comments. Now, on this side over here, there's a walkthrough a little bit further down. There's a newer section called Antioch Cemetery. This section here is the older section that is actually called, its namesake, Big Woods. This is where most of the older graves are. So, a lot of bugs out. Pretty cloudless night. Oh. less clouds. Hearing sounds like dogs off in the distance. As I said, I've been here before several times. Last time I've been here at night was with a friend of mine, where we just kind of walked around for about an hour and a half, shooting the shit. But it is legitimately the first time that I've been here by myself late at night. Now, people say that this place is haunted. So, it's definitely creepy. Don't get me wrong. I'm literally the only one here. There aren't any other lights. I say, no other lights. There's some lights in the graves. You know, this is what it looks like without lights. There's lightning. So, the only thing that's on is the light on my camera, my phone. That's it. See, that's it. It really doesn't light up that much. So, basically, plan on spending maybe 15 minutes in this section, 15 minutes in the new section, and that'll be about it. I don't want to overstay my welcome. This is a pretty big cemetery, so it would take literally hours to look at every single grave, which I'm not going to do. I only plan on being here for maybe 30, 40 minutes as the crow flies. That's the direction to the new section there. I'll go over that way in a few minutes, around 5 minutes or so. So I'll walk this way. Got a lot of lights over there, so I kind of want to head in that direction, see what's going on. Now, for those of you who might be wondering, in the off chance, Hurricane Ida is going over Cuba. The moment's probably past Cuba now, and it's heading towards southeastern Louisiana. I'm in Lake Charles, well, at the moment, near Vinton, Louisiana, but I live in Lake Charles. And we're going to have some minimal effects from the storm, but probably some increased rain and wind, but looks like more southeastern Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Lafayette area is going to have more of the effects. So we should be fine at the moment. Here are the lights. Go ahead and turn off my flashlight so you guys can see this. This is what it looks like. Turn off. So the light on my flashlight is off. It's pitch black other than these lights. As I say, September 2nd, 1960 to March 22nd, 2021. The lights off. Again, no lights. This is basically what I'm seeing, pitch black. A little bit of light left on the horizon. Lightning off in the direction towards the west. That's the west. Alright. I'll start making my way. I'm at 14 minutes. I'm going to start heading my way towards the new section. Spend maybe 15 minutes over there. As I said, the one grave from the Spanish-American War is, I believe, somewhere in that general direction. That's the oldest section over in that area over here. Maybe if I were to come here during the day. And I have seen it. I've captured it on video a few years ago, and I'll put some links from when I was here before down below. He died when he was 37 years old. Died quite young. Here's some older ones. September 10th, 1854. Died April 9th, 1927. That's the wife. The husband, born February 19th, 1850. Died, what's that say, December 7th? It's hard to read. 1935. So, here's oh, shoot. Looks like I was gonna stand on the grave. Shame on me. Okay. Go ahead and head to the north section now. Alright. So overall, now, Hurricane Laura made landfall exactly 1 year ago today. And since then, this cemetery looks pretty nice. It's been well kept. It's still in use to this day. So, it's just really, really creepy at night. And I don't plan on staying here any longer than I have to. This is the real creepy part. It literally goes through a section of woods. This is the only little strip, little dirt road path that goes to this section. If you look on Google Maps, yes, there is a dirt road, but as you can see, there's trees down. It's been years since it was in use, so really this is the only access. Trying to find a dry spot. Cross over. I keep this raw and unedited. What you see is what I see. Now, camera isn't the greatest at night, but I think you have a general idea. This flashlight's 7,000 lumens, so you can see pretty darn far. Here we go. Let's go check out over here. These lights are. Spent too long over here. I'm already at just past 19 and a half minutes. This is a new grave. Pine Knot Kenneth Raper. March 7th, 1947. March 20th, 2020. So I died just over a year ago. The occasional flashes you see is lightning. Way off in the distance, way off to the west. This child's grave, twice. Oh, so sad. Died, born, died, same day he was born. Same day. That's so sad. I'm gonna go ahead and fix this here, this little angel. There you go. There you go, Logan. Fix your flowers for you, buddy. I'm so sorry, Logan. You rest in peace, buddy. I hate seeing children's graves. So sad. He never had a chance to live. Born and died on the same day. Had he lived, he would have been nearly 9 years old. He would be 9 years old. He'd be 10 in just over a month. I'm at 25 minutes. So I want to spend too much more time here. Just want to make a bit of a loop here, and then I'll head back to my truck. Get out of here. It's really hot and humid. Even though it's late, it's really, really humid. You know, if I'm honest, I don't feel anything. I don't feel creepy or like I'm being watched at all. Nothing like that. Just feels like I'm in a cemetery late at night. And as I said, this cemetery's out in the middle of nowhere. You'll hear the occasional vehicle pass on the road, but as I said, if you look this place up on Google Maps, I mean, it's literally out in the middle of nowhere. Very few people come by here. That's so sad. More children. I know. Over there, where my flashlight is, I don't know if you can see it. In the top left quadrant, there's another child's grave all by itself. And over near the tree line, there's another child, teenage boy. I think he's 15, 16. I've shown you his grave before. Again, I just hate seeing people die so young. You know, granted, any death is young, but especially any death is tragic. Especially when they're young, haven't lived their life. Here's another one. 5 days old. Briefly in our arms, forever in our hearts. He'll be 4 years old. 5 this coming December. It's not fair. I hate to sound down, but you know, you have to expect certain things when you come to a cemetery. You'll find children's graves from time to time, unfortunately. It's one thing to see someone who's lived a full life, 70, 80, 90 years plus. At least I lived a full life. Something else entirely if it's a child. Vietnam veteran. Merrick Paul Tucker, 16 years old, 15 years old. This is the one I was talking about. I didn't stand these flowers back up. Out of respect for him. There we go. Can't read the dates. This is an infant. November 21st, 2001. December 4th, 2001. It's a couple weeks old. An infant next to a 15-year-old kid. The light lives in all places and all things. You can block it, even try to trap it. The light will always find its way. So true. Sorry you two died so young. Alright. Just past 32 and a half minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and start heading back towards my truck. I can honestly say I'm sweating my ass off. It's not hot. It's just so darn humid. You know, here in southwest Louisiana, it gets hot during the day. But you also have to deal with the humidity. And as a side note, I've known people who have moved from the southwest Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, that area. For example, I knew a guy who lived in Arizona for a good part of his life. Moved here, worked with him for a while. And I asked him one day, this is years ago, what sort of heat is worse? Obviously in the Southwest it gets up to, the hottest days, 110, 120 plus degrees, but it's more of a dry heat. Here, it'll get up to the mid 90s, upper 90s Fahrenheit, so obviously not as hot temperature-wise, but it's just much more humid. So I asked him one day, what heat is worse? And without batting an eye, he said the heat here in Louisiana is just far more humid because it sticks to you. The humidity is far higher, and you're just sweating, you're drenched, and it's just sticky, it's nasty. So, all my family's from Canada. Anyone who sees this who is from Canada or from far up north, they are certainly more than welcome to come down and visit in the summertime. But if I'm being totally honest, I would highly advise against it. Simply because I remember when I moved here when I was 10 years old. I moved here in mid-November. You would think, oh well, mid-November, it'd be cool. But I moved here from Canada, from Nova Scotia. I remember getting off the plane and I felt like a little heat wave hit me right in the face. I've been here for 30 years. Well, 29 years will be 30 years next year. But if you want to come down and visit Louisiana, wherever you're from, I would highly recommend coming down here. Either late fall, probably from November through February, March. Or maybe October, mid-October through, I would say, mid-April. But anyway, I'm rambling here. Slowly heading back to my truck. I'm approaching 57 minutes. In all honesty, it's been pretty uneventful. Heard a few things off in the distance, but it was sounding like dogs wailing. Heard a lot of bugs. So I'm just going to slowly head back. And I'm not going to talk for the next couple of minutes. See if I can catch anything. For a brief second, I thought I heard some talking coming from this direction, the other part of the cemetery. I think it was just my imagination. Sounds playing tricks on me. Way out in the distance. Turn my flashlight off. So dark. I turned the light off on my phone, my camera. Again, this is what I'm saying. See the flashes of lightning way out in the distance. And the lights on the few graves that are around. Other than that, there's nothing. I don't know if any of the stars are being picked up on camera. I don't think my phone's sensitive enough. Okay. I'm back in my truck. Take one last look around here. Very slowly do 360. Again, let me know if you see or hear anything. That was me. Alright guys, that's it. It's just over 43 minutes. Turn this light down. Hang on. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Again, no eerie feelings, creepy feelings. Again, really the only thing is this being a cemetery late at night out in the middle of nowhere. So, here's some talking coming from that direction. This sounds like talking. Well, I get out of here. I don't want to overstay my welcome. I just passed 45 minutes. So, anyway, I don't know if y'all can hear that. Alright, I'm not seeing any lights, but I don't want to take any chances. Sounds like it's coming from that area, you know, from the distance. I just passed 46 minutes. Anyway, guys, y'all have a wonderful evening. Stay safe. Thanks for tuning in, Wanderers.